Okay, how's everybody doing this morning? Oh, uh, what I want to talk about on this segment of this video is another possible interruption in the supply chain, as if we don't have enough already. Uh, there's a looming railroad strike. Now, and this only includes 2 unions, but it is all freight trains. These are the ones that haul the goods around the country. And like I said, it only includes 2 unions, but those 2 unions cover 7,000 trains daily. So this could be a huge disruption, as if we don't have enough disruptions already. And I don't know if it's going to happen. Tomorrow's the deadline. Today is Thursday, September 15th. Tomorrow is Friday, September 16th. So keep that in mind. May want to go out and buy a few extra groceries or something. It's up to you. I'm just telling you what could possibly happen. I don't have any more information than you have, maybe less if you're doing your homework. Just be prepared. Go buy you a week's worth of food. You know how these strikes go. It could all get solved between now and tomorrow morning, and no problem. And there's no reason to panic. It's just going to cause more disruption to an already weakened distribution system. So, like I said, just be prepared. Go buy you a few extra groceries if you can. Whatever. I don't know that this is going to happen, like I said, but if you're listening to me, I want you to be prepared for it if it does happen. There's nothing wrong with being prepared. Nothing at all. We should be doing that anyway. We should have a week or so worth of groceries in our house at all times. So, I'm trying to decide what I should say, because most of what I'm likely to say is opinion. And I want that very clear. It's opinion. Some of it is some of it is based on historic evidence. Okay? So, take it for what you will. Historically, labor unions and the Democratic Party have been pretty tight. So, that's just true. Okay, small disruption there. I got a phone call. And when you do this on your phone, but anyway, as I was saying, the Democrats and the unions tend to be pretty tight. They tend to think what's good for one is good for the other. Recently, not so much, but historically. So it's something to watch. This whole supply chain issue. This now here we're in opinion territory, but this whole supply chain issue feels to me like it's fabricated. You know, uh, it just seems odd that everything was cooking. I mean, and moving right along, and we were headed for a great economy, and all of a sudden, of course, we had COVID and all the shutdowns and all of that craziness. However you feel on that, we probably agree it was a crazy period of time. And I don't know. I can't see. I'm still not understanding what exactly is going on here. Uh, we go from that, and then we come out of the shutdowns and the lockdowns, and we're going all right. Or no, we're not going all right. But all of a sudden, we don't have enough workers. I mean, there's been thousands of businesses that just don't exist anymore because of the shutdowns. They just couldn't survive, which is crazy. But anyway, why aren't people working? I know, and maybe this is the deal. And I'm sure that it's some part of it, but what percentage, I don't know. People found out during that time that there's things more important than chasing the dollar. You know, I know that since I don't work at a regular job anymore, me and my son have gotten closer. You know, but it just, I don't know. It just seems odd to me. We've got, where do they get their money if they're not working? How are they surviving? The stimulus money's gone. I mean, by now everybody spent all their stimulus money. Are they all? I mean, and of course we don't. I'm not seeing any numbers on this, but uh, how are they surviving? Is they getting money from the government? I mean, what's going on? Sorry, somebody's coming up the road. I'm curious who it is. Oh, it's a van. Got stuff written on it, I can't tell. Anyway, doubt they're gonna stop here. So, anyway, what I really wanted to talk about and let people be aware that it's a possibility. I don't know the level of probability, but there is a possibility on this railroad worker strike. And if they do, and this goes very long, things are going to get really tough. Even if they don't go on strike, things are going to get tough. It's just not going to be as fast. But it's something to watch out for. Don't take my word for it. Go check it out. Go watch it. Just, be aware. Situational awareness, political awareness. Just be aware of what's going on in the world around you. I know so many people that they don't want to pay attention to anything. Anyway, I'm starting to ramble. Well, anyway. So, I'm going to stop this segment and go water pigs. and I got to put a training fence up for the Brat Pack, which have finally been caught. So we'll get back with you after a bit, I believe. Just be aware that there is a possibility for this railroad strike to shut down 7,000 trains a day. It's a lot of trains. Amtrak, which is not involved in the strike at all, they're already canceling certain routes just because they claim they don't want passenger interruptions or disruptions. Yeah, which canceling a route would cause a disruption. Anyway, I guess I'm not smart enough to understand that. So, but then again, it may be they just want their passengers to be able to go ahead and know it's not, they can't ride the train, get in the car, on the airplane, whatever you got to do, just, you're not going to be able to get on the train. So, so just be aware, be prepared, if you got stuff coming from wherever, prepared. It may be late, may not even get there, which is going to set me up in another video that I need to talk about, I thought about, but I'm not going to do it right now. And for all of you that are here just to see farming stuff, I do apologize. I said that I wasn't going to get political on this channel, and I'm trying hard not to. And this strike thing, it's not political for me. For me, it's information that people need to know. Of course, if I'm the one you're getting your news from, you might want to go look at some other sources. But I know that people, they want to feel good. They want to be entertained. And, hopefully there's a few of you that have been entertained by my videos, me and the pigs and Butch and Skittles and the chickens and Carabanog, the killer bunny over here, But anyway, I'm going to stop my rambling and get to work. Alright, everybody. This is something I want to talk about. Maybe end up being its own video, maybe with another video, I don't know. First of all, let me state, so I am a supporter of the Second Amendment. The right to bear arms. And I believe that it goes deeper than just having a gun for hunting or self-defense, although both of those things are important to me. The hunting, not so much anymore, but it may get to be more so in the future. But anyway, what I want to talk about is number one, because I heard about this first. UPS, the United Parcel Service, seems to be losing when they know what it is. Ammunition shipments, bullets. I don't care how you feel about the Second Amendment or guns or anything else. That's dangerous, people. And especially when you tie it with the next thing I want to talk to you about. Okay? I live a certain way of life. I don't hurt anyone by living this life. I hope I never have to hurt anyone. But that kind of depends on other people. If you put me in a situation where I feel I have to hurt you to protect my family or myself, I will do everything I can to do that. Okay? Keep that in mind. And I know if you're watching this video, you're probably not one to be out, attacking people You're not one to, be out kicking in people's doors and all that. I get it, and I appreciate that. So, but anyway, back to the point here. UPS is just a business. Nothing more, nothing less. They don't get to decide. They do not have a legal right, nor a moral right, to decide what they will or won't ship, just because they find it objectionable. It's none of their business if I'm buying ammunition, because they're not, again, they cannot legally, nor do they have any type of obligation to do a background check on you to see if you can buy that ammunition. None of their damn business. The supplier that shipped it, of course, the state I live in, you don't have to have a background check for ammunition. So nobody's should be doing any kind of background check. But back to the point, a business that is in the business of shipping things, legal products, should be shipping those things. They get paid to do so, and if they take your money and don't give you the product they have stolen from you, need to be prosecuted. And it is not their job, not UPS, it is not their job to decide what you should or shouldn't have. Period. Deliver the product. Don't worry about what's in it. Deliver the package. Period. But we need to watch this. Any non-gun people out there, well, that don't affect me. I don't order ammunition online. I don't order ammunition online either. I'm trying to buy less and less online. Trying to buy more and more local. But anyway, the next thing is the credit card companies, the major credit card companies are now, and it seems it's endorsed by certain people in the government. But now, if you buy a firearm legally purchased at a gun store with a background check and everything, they are documenting that you bought a firearm. Probably what type, what model, what manufacturer, everything. And it's the same way with the accessories that go with it. Again, none of their damn business. They're giving you an unsecured loan. They gave up that right to know what you bought when they agreed to give you that unsecured loan. Period. If you want to know what people are buying with the money that you're willing to loan them, make it a secured loan. And again, I can hear a lot of non-gun people out there saying, well, Harry, this doesn't affect me. How does this affect me? Well, here's how it's going to affect you. Today is guns. And we've already seen in New York City and I think New Jersey. Don't quote me on that, like everything else. Go do your research. Find out. Don't just take my word for it. Okay. I'm getting the water hose to top up the calf tank. Anyway. But anyway, as I was saying, in New York City and New Jersey, and I think some other places, but I don't really know. But anyway, they have said that you can't buy a sugary drink over this size. Okay. Now, I understand we have an obesity problem in this country, but this is 2022. If I choose to eat the things and not do things I have to do, okay, let me rephrase that, it don't sound good. But if I choose to eat in an unhealthy way and not exercise, not take care of myself, it's on me. Okay, now here it comes. There it is, you hear it? Well, Harry, you don't like the government paying for these medical bills. You don't want us to pay for all these medical. I'm right. You're right. You're right. I don't. And I believe that if we didn't have so much government intervention, that we could cut down on this obesity problem a little bit by people having to pay their own bills, and then they maybe start to think about their health decisions. Now that's not 100% true because, as I stated, I'm overweight myself. Excuse me, I'm adjusting my tripod again. So, having said that, that's how it affects you. Right now, it's these companies, corporate entities, UPS, the major credit card companies that are trying to tell you, they're trying to tell a group of people in this country who are buying legal products legally. They're going through all the proper channels to do it. That, well, we don't like what you're doing, so you can't have it. We're not going to allow you to have it. We're a shipping company. We're not going to ship it for you. We're not going to transport it from one point to another. We're going to track how you spend your money in an unsecured loan that we give you and charge you an outrageous interest rate for. This is wrong. Wrong. These are people that we have not elected and have no business making these decisions for us. And we need to put a stop to it. I don't have any credit cards. I haven't for a while because when I was 30 years younger, I was irresponsible with them, and it wasn't major debt, but it was enough that I'm like, no, I don't need this. And then the interest rate on it's crazy. They want to charge you an interest rate, and then they want to charge you for the just to have it. A lot of times, you know, no, I'll find some other way to do it. Like I said, the interest rates start at like 18, 20% interest. That's crazy. But they have no business telling you or tracking what you buy. That's what they're doing. And why do they need to track it? And I know there's government officials that are applauding this and encouraging it. And I'm sure what's going to happen is that's just an unofficial gun registration scheme. So, you know, we got to be watching out for these things, people. Those are the two big things. UPS losing ammunition shipments, and the large credit card corporations tracking your firearms related purchases. You know, here's my view on that. If I choose to use a credit card that I have to pay back with 18 to 20% interest, it's none of your business. That's why I pay that high interest rate, which I don't. You know, it's none of your business what I spend my money on, because that's my money at that point. So, you know, like I said, this will affect everyone. If they use it to stop the gun sales, both of these tactics, you know, what UPS is doing or what the major credit card corporations. I know the big two are MasterCard and Visa. But if it's the selling of our country to the corporate entities. And this goes beyond greed. You know, and I've stated in another video, go back and go through my videos and watch them all the way through. But we're all greedy in one way or another, you know. It's at one level or another. So let's not point that finger. But this is just wrong. This is about power and having the power to control. You know. And, you know, I guess one way around the credit card companies is if you want to use a credit card, go get a cash advance and then go buy your gun, and then they don't know. But anyway, that's up to you. Personally, I wouldn't use a credit card, but that's me. So, okay. I think that's covers most of what I'm thinking today. Right now, still kind of early. It's not even noon yet. So, take that information, do with it what you want, and we'll catch you later.